should pay for the hashtags? Who should pay for the dresses? Who should pay for the hair, the makeup, the outfits, the vendor, the venue? Invest that money for wedding planner. I'm saying that invest it in a marriage counselor, a marriage therapist. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl show. I just want to talk about something that I've been pondering on lately, and I thought I should share a few thoughts with you. Should women pay for their own weddings? Yeah, I know a man asked for your hand in marriage, so he's supposed to give you that dream wedding, that wedding that you've dreamt of from the time you were a baby. You were Cinderella and you had all of these imaginations thinking of how, oh, you're gonna work down the aisle with that prince, and now the prince is here, so he should pay for that, right? He should give you that dream that you've always had. He should, pay for that outfit, that mermaid kind of outfit, a princess outfit, or whatever you want. He should give you that venue that you saw on someone else's ceremony and you're like, yes, this is it, this is the one I want. That one that you're coming down the stairs and everyone is staring at you like you're the goddess of the sun. Oh my God, isn't that every woman's dream? But who should pay for it? First of all, what is marriage? A formal or a legal union between two people who want to have like a personal relationship with each other. Maybe they want to start procreating, or they just want to be together for companionship.
Everybody wants that. It's the goal of every woman. Trust me, even those ones who say they don't want to get married. Honey, they do want to get married. It's just some little twists and turns that have made them feel like they don't want to. If someone's husband just makes so much shakara, it'll be in your house. Don't listen to that. Don't listen.
But who should pay for the hashtags? Who should pay for the dresses? Who should pay for the hair, the makeup, the outfits, the vendor, the venue, the kind of car that you're gonna drive into, and all of those beautiful little things? I come from Cameroon. We do pay bride price. So once your husband has paid your bride price, you are married. It is considered marriage, and that is formal. You can now go live with your husband and start making babies. We decide that we want to do it in a civil way, legally, because just in case we decide to separate, we'll share the property. Yes, I will tell you, civil marriages are to gun each other's property while alive in case of separation, or while dead in case one person leaves. Don't quote me anywhere, but that is the reason. A wedding is a ceremony where two people have decided to wear whatever kind of outfit that they choose to wear. Today we decide to wear white gowns as ladies, and the men decide to come in a tuxedo suit or whatever. And we have an officiating priest, a clergyman stands there and says, if you sow love, you will reap love. If you sow dishonesty, you will reap dishonesty. So the priest is just telling you all, in other words, if you want to make the man broke, you'll be living with a broke man, because you ain't supposed to leave. I mean, this part existed way before Nigerians turned this whole thing into a movie. Hey, when Nigerians entered wedding, mama, it became something else. Don't kill your husband because he cannot afford that kind of wedding. No, nobody will kill my son. Nobody will kill my son. And then the paradigm of today is that women want to have at least 10 to 20 bridesmaids. That's already 10 to 20 mouths to feed. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to feed people at your wedding. All sorts of food, assorted meat, chicken, kinds of, and the dessert and cakes, most especially the wedding cake. You are planning for a wedding, you get a wedding planner. Invest that money for wedding planner. I'm saying that invest it in a marriage counselor, a marriage therapist. You are planning and thinking of spending this whole 20 million francs, or say 10 million francs, for one day. Then you carry your husband and you guys are going back to live in a rented apartment. Oh my God. Will not get sense at all. So should women pay for their weddings? Hell yeah. Yes, you have to pay for your wedding, girl. Who wants you to wear Louboutin on your wedding day? Your husband. Men don't care about all these elaborate things that men don't even care for weddings. What they want is just to get married to their woman and go live with happily. Most men have weddings because they just want to succumb and they're falling in love with this woman, and they decide that, okay, since it's what she wants, I'm gonna go for it. You push men to go take all sorts of loans just to marry you. For the way to you marry where you know if it last. What is not important is the wedding ceremony, where you invite hundreds of people that are not even necessary. Those that are coming to copy and go gossip. Those that are coming to take screenshots and send to ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends and tell them how this is happening, how it's going here. Ooh, she close, not even catch. Ush, I be number one for that one. Hey, don't try it. Hey, now you invite me. You say, come, I'm putting myself on display today. Come and look at me and gush over me. So should women pay for their wedding? Yes! You have to pay for your wedding. I'm talking about this because I see a lot of buzzing going on social media when people get married, and after separation, the woman starts saying, and I even paid for this, and people are like, oh, she paid for her wedding. Yes, men don't care about the kind of dress you have to wear. They will just want you to look neat and beautiful and come and show up there. You don't need to wear a $20,000 dress to show up at a wedding event. Hell no. If you choose to wear a dress that costing $20,000 and your husband cannot afford it, honey, $20,000 is 10 million francs. Yes, you have to go ahead and pay for it. He cannot afford it, and nobody will kill my son. Even me that I'm talking right here, if I want to have a wedding, it's okay for me to pay for my wedding, because I'm not about to kill my daddy Joe for nothing. Hell yeah, because the kind of wedding I want, unless he becomes that billionaire, that is when I'm going to be dependent on him for that wedding. I didn't say you should pay for your bride price though. No, pay your bride price. No, that's the one you shouldn't pay. But when it comes to the wedding ceremony, honey, you are inviting people that are not even needed in your wedding. Most times at wedding ceremonies, those who come to give advice to the couple, they tell you if you have a problem, don't share with the next person. Meaning, all of those people sitting right there are not even necessary. They are not important to you. This course that you're about to take right now, this new journey, you don't need them. It's okay for 2, 4, 5, 6 people to go get married, wed, and go back home. All they want is for God to be in that union and for you to succeed. Yes. And your parents have given you blessings. That is the ultimate. Men are not supposed to kill themselves because they want to marry one woman. Whereas they are few. Or still have more women in the world. Like, they decide to marry one and this one wants to kill them. No man wants to spend 2.5 million francs on decoration unless they have gotten to that peak of their career or their business life that they want to bring out some sort of money from it and do those kind of weddings that you want. So women should pay for their weddings. If they want that kind of wedding, yes, pay for it. If I want to wear a dress of $10,000, I should be able to afford it right up to $8,000, and the man will support me with $2,000. These days, women even fly private jets. I love those kind of weddings, so I specialize at attending those kind of weddings. Don't get me wrong, please. If you have the money for it, please do it. And don't forget to invite me. I love those kind of weddings. Who doesn't want to walk down the aisle like this? Tell me who doesn't want to. I want to so badly. But yes, if my husband cannot afford it, I have to pay for it. The takeaway of this is marriage is a very beautiful thing. Let us not focus on the preparation of a wedding that is only going to last one day, instead of preparing for a marriage that is supposed to be for eternity. God really wants people to get married. God wants us to procreate. God wants us to be fruitful. God wants us to build each other happily. God wants us to live in a very, very peaceful union. Women, if you want an elaborate wedding, I am saying it again, honey, pay for it. And if you have someone that is living a good marriage because they want a good wedding ceremony, just send them this video, because that wedding ceremony is one day, but the marriage is eternal. That is if it's gonna be, because these days the devil specializes at putting asunder. Thank you so much for watching this video, and most especially I want to see what you think about this. Say something in the comment section so I can know if I'm spot on or I need to learn, because you know, these days life has switched me over to the point where I'm trying to unlearn a lot of things and start learning new things. So I'm ready to learn, and most especially those critics, I want you to criticize if there is something to criticize about this. If you think you're a woman and you don't have to pay for your wedding, please let me know so I can get a rethink and also make sure that I tell my husband that I'm not going to pay for my own wedding. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on this, and thank you so much for watching, and please like and share, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do make sure you subscribe to my channel.